Righto, hopefully that's all working. Do. Edit. Just headphones, input. Let's try that. Hello. Hopefully that's working. Mute. Okay, first stream. Stream. Webcam. Apparently I'm not allowed to stream yet, but I am allowed to go live, so that's okay. What am I doing? Painting Warhammer. So let's just have a look. Talking some shit. Here we go. Apparently I don't have access to that feature. Pop out dashboard, whatever that means. Oh god. Right then. Cool. Well, here I am. Let's do some painting. Put some music on as well. And wait for, oh, we have someone who's just joined us. Hello, welcome, single first viewer. Let's have a look. I feel like I need some music. Spotify. Let's have a listen to some music. And we'll put that over there. So what am I doing? I'm painting. I'll write songs about Warhammer, but I actually paint as well. So let's close that a bit. So I'm doing a commission job at the moment for someone who's got this fucking massive army of Grey Knights that I'm painting. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me okay? Doesn't give any indication that my mic's working. Good old YouTube. I've streamed on Twitch before, but not YouTube, so fingers crossed it's working and you can hear me okay. Need this. Yeah, I'm doing a what do you call it? A commission painting job at the moment for a mate. Let's just see if it's actually working. No, get out of there, you weirdo. Oh, here we go. See, just gonna go in. Testing. Oh yeah, there we go. Testing. Oh, yeah. Cool. So yeah, first stream, it's fucking basic as. Yep, I'm here in my studio, which as you can see is my music studio as well. I'm working on a new song at the moment, which should be out really soon. Hopefully, actually this afternoon. I'm just doing the final mixes for it. Did the vocals today for it. It's pretty cool. It's cool. Actually, I might see if I can actually play that through the stream. I guess maybe I don't know. Is it even a? Yeah. I don't know if I can do that. I'll just release it after the stream. Yeah. So what am I doing? I'm painting. I'm doing a custom. A commission paint job at the moment for a whole heap of Grey Knights. So got a Rhino tank at the moment, the standard steel blue. Yeah, so I've been doing a whole heap of that. I painted about 4 rhinos. I've got about 100 fucking troops to paint. You know, all these little, I don't even know what they're called, inceptors or something. You know, there's Terminators. Got some Terminators. There's like characters like Tech Marine, Baldor. You know, so just the standard, because it's like a massive bulk job. I'm just doing tabletop ready, not like you know, like Golden Demon winning or anything like that. Although some of the characters I've spent a bit more time than I would have on the normal troops. So let's get into it. I'm gonna put some music on. Hopefully it doesn't kind of mess up the stream. Let's just have a listen. Now why don't we put the Baldur's Gate soundtrack on? They're coming through. So that's coming through there. Not too sure if that's coming through the stream. Not too sure if that's coming through the stream. Nope, that's okay. Not too sure if that's coming through the stream. Nope, that's okay. Oh, I know. I think all my bloody paints have gone dry in my wet palette. It's not good. Well, let's just open this. Paint in the sunlight. Why not? I do have a light here, which I might just drop down a bit. There we go. So like every other nerd at the moment around the planet, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3. So good. So good. But at the moment, what am I doing? I'm finishing up another song, which I did the vocals for this morning actually, and I've just started finishing off the master mix. So I'm hoping to get that out actually after the stream. I kind of wanted to get it out just before the stream, but that didn't happen as delays happen. Things take longer than you think they would. Let me know. Is any of you guys painters? What are you working on? Is any of you guys musicians? What am I doing? I don't know where I'm up to. I need my bright bronze for the trim. Oh my god. We're old and decrepit. Fuck's sake. What do I need? I need a pin or something. Well, that's annoying. Oh, here we go. But yeah, this is a bloody commission job that I've been working on for a long time. And actually, I've recently finished my PhD, and this commission job, same guy, he's been sending me batch after batch of Grey Knights. This basically like paid my way through the last part of my my PhD. So yeah, it's not massively lucrative, but it is money coming in, which is good. Yeah, we finished the PhD. Focusing on work and also the music now, so I'm hopefully wanting to put out an album with my songs that I've already released, like what was it, For the Lion seems to be pretty popular. I want to re-record World Eater and also what's it called, the Crimson King. So I've got all this new setup now, and I've got a bit more knowledge in terms of mixing and producing a bit more professional kind of sounding end products. Oh my god. So what am I working on at the moment? Yeah, just painting some Grey Knights at the moment for this commission job. This guy is just, he must be loaded because he sends me fucking, what have I painted for him? About 100 troops of these standard like troop things, Space Marines. I don't know, about 30 or 40 Terminators, 4 or 5 Rhinos, about 4 Dreads, including a Venerable, 4 Death Knights, and then a whole heap of characters like, what's he called, like Valdor, and a whole heap of Servitors. Yeah, he's fucking loaded. So I've been working on them for a while, just kind of chipping my way through them. I'm not a very good painter. I'm okay tabletop standard, but I won't win any golden demons. Cool. What's that? Actually, I'm listening to the Baldur's Gate theme track at the moment, and it really makes me want to just play that. If I could, I'd stream it, but my laptop's not very good. I can barely record songs. So I'll have to upgrade that at some point, I think. Yeah, not really any plan for this stream. Just thought I'd jump online while I'm painting, chew the cud, talk about music, talk about Warhammer. I'm really trying to decide what my next song is going to be like. I put a poll up the other day, and I think Night Lords won it. So I think that's probably going to be the next song about Night Lords. I don't know if it's going to be about any Night Lords in particular. For example, like Talos obviously is the obvious choice. First Claw. I always like Lucorius, I think it's called. The Warp Talon from the Night Lords trilogy. Lucoforius or something. Fucking great series. What the fuck is that? Yeah, let me know if you guys are working on anything. If you're painting or what you're at the moment, what you're doing. It's fucking hot here though. It's pissing it down outside, but it's still warm. I am sick of painting Grey Knights, I have to say. Fuck me. It's painful. I'd like to get because I have a phone that can do 4K streaming and filming and whatever else. So I think next time when I'm painting, I might actually set that up off to the side, focused on what I'm painting, so you guys can actually see. But at the moment, I'm just using this kind of crappy old Logitech webcam just to get online. Joys of being a poor student for so long is that you can't afford decent gear. The most expensive thing I think I own is that guitar back there on the wall, the Les Paul. I've had that for about 12 years. So close to selling it about a year and a half ago as I was finishing my PhD and just needed money. I'm so glad I didn't. My dad convinced me. He was like, Dave, don't do it, man. Like, you'll hate yourself. You'll regret it. And I'm very, very, very glad he convinced me not to. Sold all the other guitars. And a nice Kramer V. What else did I have? I had a few Jacksons, Jackson V, Randy Rhoads Jackson. Yeah, I still had that. That's good. Thin-necked, really fast guitar. Really, really cool. Sounded really good. Had tremolo, Floyd Rose lock-in mechanism. It was really cool guitar. But I just needed the money, eh? Academia is fucking expensive. Man, I'm never painting a Grey Knight again after this commission job. Fuck. But yeah, let me know if you guys are working on anything. If he's a painting, or he's musicians, or what he's up to. It's what is it? Where am I? It's Saturday afternoon here, Christchurch, New Zealand, and it's absolutely pissing it down, so I can't do anything outside. I was going to go spearfishing this weekend, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So I need to get through this job. I need to do a bit of academia work. Actually, I'm writing a paper at the moment based on my PhD. I need to finish that. So I'll probably stay on here for about an hour, paint, talk shit. I might see if I can play my new song at some point. The unfinished version. The premiere to those in the stream. There you go. There's some, what's the word? There's a reason to stick around. Quite like the song, actually. It's quite cool. It's called Warp Surge. And it's about, well, getting lost in the warp. A captain of a spaceship, of a ship traveling through the warp, and shit goes wrong. The warp does what it does. Warps the fuck out. Yeah. So I don't really know. Yeah. It says that I'm streaming, but then it says to the side that I'm not actually able to stream because I don't have 1,000 followers yet. I'm about, what is it, 918, I think it was last time I checked. So I'm close to getting 1,000 followers, and then I can turn on, and then it'll kind of activate features on the channel. Like I'll be able to do more intense streams or more professional streams. I think I'll get longer time for streams. I think I can turn on monetizations, which would be nice. I'll be able to get sponsored, become a partner. So I might spend a bit of time and effort pushing that. Just to kind of reach that goal. It's good to have goals, I guess. You know, this is just a hobby. This is just fun. I like making music. The music's kind of the main thing for me now. Oh, why did I... Was I supposed to paint that? I can never remember what I've actually painted. I can't remember if the trim on Grey Knights is supposed to be gold or not. Let's have a look. Actually, I have some pictures. Where the hell I've put them? They're on my Instagram. Actually, I cannot remember how I've done this stuff. Let's have a look. Instagrams. That's pretty cool. Actually, maybe I should stream on my phone on Instagram while I'm doing this as well. You know? I can't actually remember how I painted my shit. So look. So he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. Oh. No. No, they don't. They don't have trim. So I fucked that up because I've done one with trim. That's okay. That's fixable. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. Righto. Let's have a look. Whoa, man. So much gold. Okay. I think they... I wonder, can you share screen? Surely you can share screens on this, eh? You don't have access to this feature. Well, I'm already using that feature, you fucking retard. Pop out dashboard, send feedback, share, edit. Choose a broadcast type. Weird. must be a way of like sharing screen or combine. I don't know. Maybe that'll unlock when I reach 1,000. You know, reach those milestones and unlock more features. Bloody hairs. Hairy Grey Knight. Yes, I need some ideas for more songs. So I'm planning on releasing an album with about 8 or 9 songs, including, what was I saying, the 2 Dark Angels songs. So Raven Wing and For the Lion. It seems to be kind of popular. I want to re-record, like I said, and re-release World Eater, which is pretty popular. I don't want to change any of the song structure or anything like that. I just want to re-record it in better quality and master it better. What else? What else was there? I want to re-record Crimson King as well and add a bit to that. Not so much change the structure of the song, but just make it better, make it more professional. Yeah. Plague Father, I'd like to release with the album as well. I'll play around with the final mix. Maybe, I don't know. When do you put them down, eh? Like, at some point you have to call your piece of work finished. Which I find very hard with songs. It's never quite how you want it. Although the more I'm doing it, the more I'm learning, the more recent songs I feel as though I'm more comfortable with releasing them every time. They're in a better state than previous songs that I've released. It's not to say that they're not perfect or don't sound like as professional as probably what they could, but you know, there's progress there, which is good. Been listening to this band called Orbit Culture at the moment. Oh my gosh, they're heavy. They're awesome, eh? There's this one song. It's like the most popular song they've got on Spotify, called like Vultures of the North or something. And it's just pounded, eh? It's awesome. It's really cool. I don't usually like that heavy, but it's just, you can't help but just go, stick your lips out and just go. Right. Half an hour already. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Wonder if I should stream with that as well. Why not? Yeah. Fuck it. Should I? I don't know if I'd be bothered to set it up, eh? Oh, fuck it. Yeah, why not? I need my tripod though. It's over here. Here it is. Well, that wasn't too bad. Where should I put it? I'll put it up here. It's kind of in the way of the chat, but whatever. They can deal with it. Actually, maybe move it there. Yeah, so I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day after this finishing that song. So I've been working on it for a while now, and you know, like I said, when do you call it finished? That real live. I can't actually remember what way does that. We'll do that. Whoop, sorry. Where should I put this? Put this over here. Like this. I need to flick it around. Cool. Close that. Let's go live on Instagram. Why not? Close that a bit more, I think. There we go. Yeah. Actually, I might just fuck it. Instagram people can deal with it. He just painted on my fucking laptop screen. Oh dear. That's all right. Cool. Right. Hey. How you doing, bud? Been a while. Awesome. Welcome. So here I am painting. Back at it. Still painting fucking Grey Knights. Can you believe it? Still that same job. Still the same job. Yeah, not too bad, thanks, bud. Yep, pretty good. Yeah, just been working. Finished the PhD. God, actually, fucking so much has happened. To be honest, I thought I'd just better say hello. I'm live on YouTube, trying to boost the YouTube numbers. But thought I'd flick on Instagram as well. Pretty good, yeah. Finished the PhD. Got a job. Got engaged. That's quite a recent thing. Yeah, so a bit going on. What about you, man? How have you been? You all good? How's the Artorium Secundus? Ah, thanks, mate. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've got another one that I wanted to release today, just before the stream, but it's gonna have to be tonight. I'm just doing the final little touches on the mix. Yeah, so that's gonna be out today. Work, yeah, putting in the work on the Titan. That's right. I saw some pictures of that. Good on you, man. Good on you. Better you than me. I had to sell like, what did I sell? I sold like my 3 custom Death Guard Knights, the 4 or 5 War Dogs, custom War Dogs. You know, just to fucking finish the PhD, just to have money in for the last rush for the PhD once my scholarship ran out. So build up some more money, and I'm gonna do another Death Guard Knight army. That's all right. They've gone to a good home. I hope they've gone to a good home anyway. It's probably just sitting on the bottom of a drawer, on the back of a shelf, collecting dust, which is kind of what they were doing anyway, with me. When you say a Titan, it's obviously a Death Guard Titan A. Like, yeah, I mean that goes without saying. Obviously. Also, Night Lords would also be acceptable. A bit of a Night Lords fan at the moment. Well, I have been for a while actually. It was the first Chaos model I ever painted was a Night Lords Space Marine, and it was terrible. It was really bad. The lightning bolts were just like, you know, stupidly too big. Didn't look like lightning, just white splodges. Looked like it'd been shat on by birds, to be honest. Actually, if it'd been shat on by birds, it would have looked more like a Night Lord than what I painted it. And how is work? How's it going, man? Homebrew. Oh, right. Nice. It's your what were they called? They were bird related, weren't they? The Ravens? No. What were they? What were they called? Fuck, I've forgotten. I remember the colors, but I can't remember the name. Shit. Sorry, man. Hawk Lords, that's it. I knew it was avian themed. Awesome. Love it. Nice one, man. Oh. Hi, Scorn. This is a single Grey Knight, and it's for a commission job that I'm doing. This is a Grey Knight, and like I said, it's for a commission job. I've got about 50 more of these guys to paint. I've got about 3 or 4 rhinos that I'm doing. This is like the fourth batch of the same job. So overall, I've painted like 100 Space Marines, 3 or 4 rhinos. I've painted about 4 old school dreadnoughts, box dreadnoughts. I've painted 4 Death Knights. The characters, you know, it's all sorts. It's been going on for over a year, to be honest. Hey, thanks for wanting to join the Instagram stream, but I've also got the YouTube stream going on here as well, so I might have to just decline it in this instance, but keen to do a joint stream on Instagram or YouTube at some point later on, if that's all right, mate. Yeah, the Grey Knights are awesome, eh? I would have collected Grey Knights if I hadn't done such a big commission job on them and just gotten burnt out on Steel Blue and Golden Trim. I'm just kind of burnt out on it, I'm afraid, which is a shame because yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome. Custodes, cool. If we're talking about you know, any faction, I'm gonna have to probably say Death Guard or Night Lords. I'm a bit of a heretic, but if we're talking about Imperium, then it's still Chaos because I like Dark Angels. I've always loved Dark Angels. It was the first army I got into when I was like 11 or something. My dad's friend, gave me an old school 2nd edition tactical squad, and a metal captain with the big wings on the helmet and holding the sword like that, and it was painted they were painted Dark Angels, and they painted really well, and I was just like, oh man, these guys are cool. They weren't quite like as monistic back then either. They were they were more like, I don't know, they had weird kind of like Apache or Indian influences. Like they had like lots of feathers hanging off them, and they weren't quite as Teutonic as what they are now. But I really like the way that they've gone in recent years. Like, you know, the whole super pietic, is that the word? Piety, super devout fanatics, almost secretive, obviously, because yeah. Custom shield host, they're called the Apex Predators. They wear green robes and have green crests. They specialize in hunting the biggest aliens they can find. That sounds awesome. Like it. Yeah, I always wish and wanted to like do a homebrew chapter, but I've never had the time or kind of put in the effort to make a custom chapter, to be honest, which is kind of a bit of a shame. So my Death Guard army is just standard putrid green. Dark Angels is just the green again. You know, I like green. And mate, hey, that guy Potsy, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. Yeah, so yeah, it's just painting kind of Grey Knights, which is probably what I'm going to be doing for a long time. I've been doing them for a long time. Like I said, this is about the 4th batch of a big custom job, not custom job. What's the word? Commission job. Yeah. So I've been working on this for a long time. But yeah, just finishing up a song. Just finishing up a new song, which will get released after the stream. I just need to spend another hour or two just finishing up the final mix, and we'll get it out there. Song's called Warp Surge, and it's about a surge in the warp. Make sense? It's from the perspective of a pilot, I guess, in an Imperial ship that's traveling through the warp, and the Galliffields go down, and shit gets fucked up. And that's all you need to know. It's a kind of cool song. Like, I'm learning a lot about mixing and mastering and finalizing, and it's, you know, it's kind of cool. Like, I think I'm starting to get the hang of like making them sound more professional every time I release a song. And it's amazing what you can do nowadays. Just like this is it's on my gaming laptop that I do it, you know, like I mix and record everything, and yeah, it's man, even just from a few years ago when I had my old eMac with Cubase on it, which I recorded Crimson King and World Eater on. For the Lion was the song that introduced me to your channel. That song was like top 10. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, people liked that one. It was a good song. It was like, yeah, it was fun to make, and it's so weird because I actually had no idea. Like, it was so perfectly timed. I had no idea that Lionel Johnson was just about to wake up. He like was announced like maybe a week after that song went live. I was like, what the fuck? Games Workshop, what are you doing? We should collab. Yeah, I like that song though. It was supposed to be a song about the Deathwing, which was, you know, that's why it's kind of slow and trudgy and because it's kind of like to match the slow, arduous, but inevitable trudge of like Deathwing Terminators. But I just kind of, I don't know. I just, for some reason, I just kind of, yeah. They probably did. Yeah. So yeah. Probably, yeah. I spurred on the awakening of the lion. Yeah. I still haven't got that model. I'd really like to get a lion model. Yeah, such a cool model. That's another thing I saw when I was finishing up my PhD is my bloody Dark Angels army. It was old school, you know. It was Firstborn. It was just before the Primaris. No, it wasn't. It was just after Primaris got released. It was like, it was a pretty cool army. It was pretty big, you know. Standard Space Marines, and there was lots of assault, lots of Ravenwing, the old school Ravenwing. Yeah, it was a cool army. Like I said, it was my first the first army that I collected. But hey ho, needs must. God damn. You guys, is anybody painting anything at the moment, or is anybody playing any games, or where are you guys in the world? And what time is it where you are? I just kind of put the stream up because it was convenient for myself. But if, you know, if it's going to be more convenient to do it at other times, then it'd be great to know. But yeah, I'd like to do a little push at the moment for my YouTube channel to hit 1,000. I am, what am I up to? 918 followers at the moment, and so I'd like to spend a bit more time being a bit more engaging with the community, try and get a few more songs out more frequently. Yeah, and just try to hit that 1,000. Like, that's kind of the goal, the near goal at the moment, because why not? I'm close to 1,000, and it would just be a nice thing to tick that off. And it also means a few kind of other tools open up on my YouTube channel that I can take advantage of. when you reach 1,000. You're painting a Norn emissary, awesome, as part of your custom hive fleet. Hive fleet Firefly, nice. They specialize in assassination. You're also kit bashing the emissary to have wings, awesome, nice. So almost like a hive tyrant. The emissary is like a swarm lord almost, isn't it, or a wingless hive tyrant. That's cool. I haven't really done any painting for myself in a long time. I made and kit bashed a Necron Overlord using the old Necron Overlord model with the Scythe and the Warden, and then a random no, what was it, the Crypto Thrall head, which is kind of cool. Where is he? He's not here. That's right. Using the Hive Tyrant wings as part of the kit bash. Nice. Yeah. I'm a little bit out of the loop at the moment as to what's new and what's been released in Warhammer itself. Kind of more been focused on the Black Library, the lore. What am I listening to? Oh, I'm listening to the first Gaunt's Ghost novel. I'd never gotten into the Gaunt's Ghosts. A favorite model? Ooh. Favorite model. I'm a Death Guard fanboy, and I just absolutely love the Mortarion model. So it's probably going to have to be Mortarion. From the more recent range, even though this is a good few years old now. I always loved the Chaos Lord and Terminator armor little kit set. It was such good value for some reason. It was really well priced, and it was really customizable. And it was just a great model. You could do so much with it. It's not really. I guess it is kind of relevant. You could probably still use it in kit bashes nowadays, but it's probably a little bit smaller than the current Terminator models. But the Chaos Lord and Terminator armor was cool, eh? Was the base of many customs. What have you got? Yeah, Mortarion, man. Oh, what am I I'm playing Chaos Gate Demon Hunters at the moment, and you know, Grey Knights. So I'm just getting smacked in the face left, right, and center by Grey Knights. But I'm enjoying more coming across the Death Guard enemies. It's cool. Like, oh my god, there's a feathered Blowtron. Oh my god, a biologist putrefier. Awesome. It's a cool game though. It's good, and they're releasing quite a lot of content for it. They've just released a pack for the Imperial Assassins, so you get the assassins joining your team. Can't remember what it's called. It's like Kill Squad or something, or Death Squad, or yeah. Make a group call of Chaos chosen from Fantasy, not for Warhammer, but for the book you're writing. There's a faction called the Manticores who hunt dragon slayers. That's pretty cool. What's your book about, man? It's obviously fantasy driven. Yeah, that's cool, man. I started writing a book years ago, and I think I got about half a chapter in, but it was very Douglas Adamsy. It was very, very kind of loosely premised, but the premise was this guy was sick of his life. This very British guy was sick of his life, and he decided to go on an adventure around the world. And he was a very big tea fanatic, so he decided to do a tour of the world and sample all the teas the world has to offer. That is as far as I got. This is kind of like an adventure book, and he gets also, gets up to lots of mischief, and there are tea conspiracies, and yeah, very silly, very British. Like Douglas Adamsy humor, though. The book is about dragon slayers who inject themselves with dragon blood to gain strength, but they accidentally drive dragons to extinction. And one of the withdrawal symptoms of dragon blood is madness. Nice. Cool. That sounds most excellent. Almost like the, what's it called? Sanguineous madness, or whatever it is. The red thirst or the red hunger for blood angels. I envy people that can write whole books, eh? And yes, I'm saying books. It's my Geordiness coming out. But yeah, I'm doing a push at the moment for my YouTube channel to try and reach 1,000 followers. So please feel free to share my YouTube channel and of course my Instagram amongst your different communities and groups and whatnot. And it'd be really nice to try and hit that landmark, because I'll be able to turn on more features on my YouTube channel for streaming and for sharing, and oh god, I don't even know. I think I could turn on monetization then as well, so I can make a little bit of money. The Manticores go on a crusade to hunt down all the dragon slayers who are afflicted with madness, and the main character is a dragon slayer, so he has to find a cure for the madness while also evading the Manticores. Sick. That sounds cool. That sounds like something I would read. Awesome. And how far through the writing process are you? Have you released any books, or are you just started, or what stage are you at in terms of writing your book? Chapter 19. Wow. Epic. Nice one, man. And have you got much more to go? That's a big book already. 19 chapters is good going. I guess it depends on how long your chapters are. I've seen chapters in books that sometimes are just a line. Terry Pratchett's good for that. Hey mate, thanks for joining the YouTube channel. Hopefully the angles are all right and all that jazz. Chapter 30 is your minimum. Nice one, mate. Awesome. I'm still painting Grey Knights. Oh! Man, I'm out of practice. Oh well. They're not mine. So, yeah. Nick, so I was just saying, I'm going to try and do a little push on the YouTube channel to try and hit 1,000 followers. It just seems like a nice goal to reach. I'm nearly there, about 918 followers. So yeah, feel free to share my content and my channel. There'll be a new song coming out tonight. It should hopefully push me over the edge. I need to do more songs on loyalist stuff. They seem to do better than most of the things, you know, like the For the Lion and the Raven Wing. Although having said that, World Eater did quite good. That's probably my most listened to song, but that's been out for quite a while. Actually does find the cure for madness, and he teams up with the Manticores to hunt down and kill all other mad dragon slayers, while also trying not to be killed by the Aurum Knights. Ooh, Aurum Knights. Cool name. Just listening on Instagram. Yeah, I know, that's it. Yeah, monetization would be quite nice. I've made it like maybe, I don't know, $60 from like Spotify streaming of my music, but you know, that's not that much in the grand scheme of things. Not that I'm doing it for the money, but it would be nice to get a little bit of help with buying more gear, because my microphone blew up not long ago, so I'm borrowing my dad's mic, but I really need to buy my own, and they're expensive, especially over here in New Zealand. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What is it? It's like 1,900 to 1,000 New Zealand dollars for a good Shure SM7B microphone, which I think is like the equivalent of like, oh, I don't even know, but it works out if to get the same microphone in the States for new, it's half the price. Like, it's crazy. Thankfully, I'm gonna be in the States start of next year, so I'll try and save up a bit of money and bring a microphone back. Oh, bollocks! Listen to the Baldur's Gate theme song, and it's so good. The Aurum Knights are a group of 9 dragon slayers with golden armor who are incredibly strong from 50 years of dragon blood consumption. They can drag dragon carcasses through an entire forest alone. Where in the States I'll be? I'm going to be in... Where the hell am I going to be? Florida for a week. We're passing through on our way back from Trinidad, so spending a month in Trinidad for Carnival. It's where my partner's mum lives, and then she's got family in Florida that we're going to be spending a week with on the way back. Whereabouts are you, Nick? Black Blood, and while the main character is facing off against the last one in a 1v1, he says, "Come on then, Hunter of Gold. Let's see if your blood is any redder than mine." That's cool. I like it, mate. Awesome. Be cool to, yeah. Keep us informed about when your book releases. Boston. Oh man, I've been looking at moving to that area, to Boston area, to Massachusetts, because there's a really good marine mammal lab group there, who I have connections with. So we're actually have been tentatively looking at actually relocating over Massachusetts way, Boston way, in the future. Oh, no way. Oh, we're going to be there in late February. Fuck. So close yet so far, man. But yeah, we'll keep you informed, man. Yeah, we're looking at maybe. I mean, I've just got a job, so I need to save up a bit of money to actually live. Yeah, just got engaged, and fucking rings are expensive. So got to save up a bit of money, and we're thinking, looking further afield, and Boston was one of those places. Anyway, close to Boston. That came up in conversation. Could be neighbors. I'm so sick of painting golden trim. At least with like the blue, the steel blue, you can just, well, I can, if you've got it, and if you've got one anyway, use an airbrush. But the gold trim is just not something you can airbrush. You've actually published 2 books in a trilogy. Whoa! The third one is being published on the 17th. That particular book series is called The Bronze Crown. Sick, man. We'll check it out. Yeah, Bronze Crown from Scorn the Ashwing. Nice name. Yeah, we'll check it out, man. That sounds cool. Always looking for new things to read. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not reading it, but I am listening to the Gaunt's Ghost book at the moment, the Gaunt's Ghost series, just under the first one. First and only. Apparently it's a classic. And it is pretty good so far. You know, it's up there with like Eisenhorn for things to read / listen to. Yeah, very good. Awesome. We'll definitely check out your book series, man. Actually, I don't know, have a look now. Where am I? No. Get that one. Pull that over there. The Bronze Crown. I need my keyboard. It's about a group of dragons who are particularly intelligent. They basically replace humans for that setting. I think that the genre is called xenification. Anyways, the main character is a dragon. Sick, I like it. What was it called? Sorry, The Bronze Crown. Bringer of Death. Ooh. Awesome. Cool, man. A young black dragon desperate to survive in a world full of dangers. I have always wanted to get into voice work. So if you ever need someone to do and read your audiobook out, please hit me up because I would I'd love to do that. That'd be so cool. I promise I'll put on a proper accent and not use my stupid Geordie accent. Hold up. The Bronze Crown is the story of a young black dragon named Deepshade who lives with an extremely abusive and neglectful family. His life is awful until he decides to change that. He flees from his family and finds his way to the capital city of the Chaos Dragons, where his new life begins. Cool, man. We'll check that out for sure. Nice one. Envy you got. Envy people who can write books. Who's got the? I mean, I guess I've written 2 books already. I've written my master's and my PhD theses, but it's not. I don't think it's the same thing, eh? Like I'd love to just like come up with a story and you know be creative in that sense, and then convey it in an engaging and yeah, creative way. Science writing is quite different to novel and story writing. It's quite, you know, there are rules you need to follow. There's ways you need to write. Yeah. Man, I'm fucking over painting Grey Knight's A. I've only been painting for an hour. I'm sick of it. Book 1's 25,000 words. Cool. No, 25,000. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, very cool. So that's the first book. Do you have it? Oh, I guess I could click on your name and see. There you go. The Bronze Crown, Bringer of Death. The Bronze Crown, Love and Hate. Nice one. Very cool, man. Following the events of Book 1, Deepshade has gained 2 things: the title of Master Assassin and a crippling alcohol addiction. Having lost the only thing that made his life worth living, he now must continue dragging on with one purpose: keep his friends alive. Deepshade is the last hope that the Ravens have of survival, so he must keep fighting to save them despite his persistent wishes for death. He only keeps on fighting so that his friends may live, and he keeps going with the hope that he may someday find a purpose. Sick. Like it. Awesome. What was I doing? What am I painting? I've got so many Grey Knights here. I keep losing track of where I'm at. Which ones I'm painting. Yeah, what I'm working on. I'll show you guys shortly. This is a Techmarine. Oh my god. Yeah, Grey Knights. I mean, the it's an old, what's it called? Fine cast, crappy cast Techmarine model. So, you know, the quality control that comes with that is what you'd expect. It's pretty crap, but it's a cool model in Grey Knights colors actually. Like talking to the client, I asked him, do you want it to be different? Do you want it to have red armor like what Techmarines do, or do you want like, do you want it to look different color wise? He's like, no, just keep Grey Knights, and it looks cool. There is the red knee pad, just to have a little bit of red in the color scheme, because there's red in these guys as well, like with the gun and the shield and some of the tabards. But yeah, it looks cool. It's a cool model in a Grey Knight color scheme. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been streaming for an hour now. I might stop it there, and then I might finish this last song off, this latest song off, I should say, and get it released on the channel. So keep an eye out for that from this afternoon. We'll get the new song out. It's called Warp Surge. And then I'll get on to the next song, which I'm also currently working on. And this is the topic is the winner of a poll that I had recently where Night Lords came out on top. So the next song after the one that's releasing today is going to be about Night Lords. I think I'm just going to call it Ave Dominus Nox. I mean, why not? It's very Night Lordsy. Yeah, so thank you all very much, those who have joined during the stream and those who are watching the stream after the fact. I'd like to push to 1,000 viewers, or 1,000 followers, I should say, on YouTube. So please feel free to share my work, whether it's the music or anything else. I mean, I haven't really done much other than the music lately. Yeah, I'll try and hit 1,000. I'll try and do more regular live streaming, whether it's painting like this and just chatting, or I was thinking about maybe streaming a live session of actually sitting down, sharing my screen, and writing a song. I don't know how to do that technology-wise yet, and I don't know if it's even possible on YouTube. But yeah, something to think about. Thanks very much, everyone. I hope you have a lovely day, slash night, slash morning, slash evening, wherever you are. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys.